Hi everyone. Instagram is telling everyone that we are live. Hi Farina. It's Farina. Let me try to see if I can pin the topic. Thank you. Hi Sophia. So I'm trying to pin the topic. I would accept a request shortly. Tips for women. Have you joined? I've accepted you. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Good to see you. Welcome. So I had to look for a place to come and
It's
do this
like you're
live
in
in
a
case you can
party,
hear
right?
noise in the background.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I'm actually in church, so
Oh, okay.
we just have to manage what we have. Welcome. So today we are discussing fashion and style tips for women. Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay. I think all right. So let's hit it right away.
Okay, I'm coming. Just give me a minute, please.
Okay.
So I thought Mora was meant to join us, so she's not here.
What did you say?
I thought, is it Mora or Shewa who was meant to join us, the third person?
Yes, Mara is the third person, but we can continue if she's not here.
Okay.
We can continue.
All
So
right.
why is it important? I think we should start with that. Why is it important that women should be fashionable or stylish? Because I feel like a lot of people don't think it's important, especially we Christian women. Especially we Christian women. We don't think it's important.
Okay.
Yes.
It's very important to look good. The first statement would look at is looking good is good business. And funny enough, a lot of people don't know that it's actually very important to look good. It's not just about the people that can see you anyway, it's about you. It's about you feeling good about yourself, because if you don't feel good about yourself, how would you feel good about yourself in the midst of people? Because no man exists in isolation. So we exist with others. We exist around other people. We exist amongst others. So whether I like it or not, you get to meet new people every day. You get to go out. Like you are in the function right now. People are seeing you there. I don't know what's wrong with the network. Is it me? Yeah. So people are seeing you when you are out. People are seeing what you look like. And funny enough, they first of all see your dress. They see your outfits. They see your footwear.
Yes.
So these things are important because, like I said, you need to feel good about yourself to be able to even associate with others. So because someone who basically doesn't feel good about his or herself will not really want to associate. You even have low self-esteem because you feel like you are not enough. You feel like you don't look good enough. You feel like you don't measure enough. You understand? So that's why it's so important for you to look good. It's so important to take care of yourself. It's so important to know what works for you in terms of your colors, in terms of your outfits. And let's not forget that we are talking about women. So we are referring to all sizes, because a lot of times those who are on the big side begin to feel like, I don't think they're talking about me. They don't understand because I'm big. But who says so? Fashion is not something that is so hard. For example, my mom is a fashion designer. So I've learned a lot from her. She's been, since when I was a little child, she's been sewing since at least over 30 years. So I learned a lot of tips from her. So this is one thing that a lot of people don't know. I'll bring it up right now. And this is, if you're on the big side, people on the big side, when I mean plus size, like from size 16, you don't have any business with bright colors. But you know, people
You don't
don't
have any
know.
business with what? I didn't hear that.
With bright colors,
Bright colors, okay.
like yellow, red, pink, you wear,
These
you,
days,
why?
the people even take note of all of those things again.
They don't, that's what I'm saying, they don't know. So, but you see, when you wear something like dark blue, purple, it tends to hide your fat. But you know, people don't know. They don't know. So when I discovered it, I tend to see that dark colors, in a way, shrink sizes of
Yes.
people.
Mm.
Yes,
Because they have a way of shrinking down
yes.
the body
So,
shape.
but when you see a lady that is above size 16 now wearing something like yellow, she looks very big in that yellow dress. She doesn't know because nobody has told her. But because I, for example, I know, so I already understand colors. Now, when you're dark skinned, you don't have reason to be wearing things that are dark colors. Do you know that people that are wearing things that are dark colored, you tend to look like you are sick or you are mourning? So somebody can come and walk up to your friend and say, "Is everything all right?" You won't know that it's because of what you're wearing.
Because of the color they're wearing.
Yes. So we must be very conscious when you're dark skinned, you shouldn't have business with dark clothes, especially. No, I'm going to make an exemption for those on the big side, so that it's not like I'm contradicting myself, because they don't know that they shouldn't wear overly bright colors, because colors that are overly bright would make you look too big, like extremely big. So for those that are either brown skinned, not too
Okay.
dark, you can wear things, you can wear any color, but avoid black, avoid brown, avoid colors that make you look like something is wrong, you are sad or you are mourning. You understand?
I
So
think I'm
these are,
sticking to it because I
I'm
love
starting.
dark colors and I'm slim. My favorite color is black.
Imagine, but does you have you checked out yourself in the mirror? How does it make you look? Is it okay? So either you can always match it with either if you're wearing a black t-shirt, you can match it with something light at the bottom. You understand? So like for me, I know someone who is very dark, and I always let him know that I always even buy. I would like to buy things that are bright colored, because
Okay.
when you're very, there's nothing wrong in your beautiful skin. You know, God has given you that color for a reason. So, but what's just so important is you knowing what works for you. So
Yeah.
colors are so important when it comes to our dressing. Understand that this color might make you look sick when you're going for an event that everywhere is shining. You understand? If you've been told to wear black, that's fine. Like in a ceremony that they say black tie and they say ladies, everything must be black or dark colored, dark brown, dark blue, navy blue. Yeah, that's fine. But when you are not, when they say any color, you try to think and understand how you feel and work with
Awesome.
the colors that are
That's
bright. This for dark skinned people. People that are people that are fair, you can, well, some people wear just any color. That's fine. But still, check yourself out in the mirror. Always have a mirror. A lot of people don't have mirrors in their houses. You understand? You don't want to
oh
be
my
shocked
god.
when you go out and you see people looking at you somehow. So I think we've talked about colors. What do you want to
Colors.
say? So we can move to maybe
Okay,
hair.
so I think we should do what?
We can move to hair or something else.
Yeah, so let's go to accessories. Let's go to accessories because that's another elephant in the room. Ah, we don't wear your ring over here.
Me,
We don't wear
I
your
don't wear. I
we
don't
don't
really
wear all of these
wear.
things.
I
Eh.
don't
So
really
please help
wear.
me to tell everybody. the accessorizing is important. And if you accessorize, I think that if you accessorize well, even when the color is not so, it's not exactly matching your body shape or complexion or anything. Accessories just has a way of changing the whole game. I never step out in black without accessories. I never.
Okay.
I never. Because black has already, I'm dark skinned, so black already has watered down my complexion. So imagine just stepping out, there is no earring, there's no necklace, there's no bracelet. I can't,
Okay.
it's like my guilty pleasure. You know, so let's talk about let's talk about accessories now. Why
Okay.
is it
So
important? And how much is too much? How much accessories
um
is too much?
okay, so let's, like you said, you cannot, someone like me, I can actually go, like with this hair I'm on right now, I can actually go out without any accessory. It's just me. I can wear something and I'm still comfortable. And maybe the only thing I'll have is something like this. You will not see
Okay,
it
it's
except
storage.
you notice. So I've never been like, there are some of us females that don't like earrings. It's not about your doctrine
The
and all of
religion.
that.
Okay.
Someone like me, if I wear earrings for after a while, I'll start having headache if it's heavy.
Wow.
So I get to remove them. So that's why you see me with either studs or something like what you have on, for the smaller type. So now I think the only problem that some of us women are having is that we don't know how to match some of these accessories. So for example, now if you're wearing a top that is like this, I don't think you may need a jewelry on top of it. You might
Yes,
just need,
you don't need a necklace for that.
yes. So some people don't know that. So when you're wearing something that probably is an off shoulder and it's open, okay, and you don't have full neck. You know, some of us women, some have full neck, some don't have. Like when I mean not full, I mean you don't have a fleshy neck. So you might need to wear something on it just to
Yes.
help
And
your
also,
look.
I think there are some clothes that have accessories on the neck. There's some clothes that maybe they came with already
Exactly.
studded accessories on there. There's no need to now wear necklace on that one again. It's enough. Just wear
Yes.
earrings, maybe a bracelet, and you are good to go. Mm,
Okay.
that's good. That's really
Exactly. So a lot of people don't know. So you have to actually check it out. If this is a full collar top, or if it's an off-shoulder dress, or if it's an
good.
off-shoulder
Yeah.
blouse, you might need to either wear a very bogus means something that's is it bogus or something that is actually visible. So if you don't like to wear something on your neck, you might basically need to use a big earring just
Bigger
to,
earrings. True.
so that you look good. You know, sometimes, especially if your hair is up, you need an accessory so that you don't look somehow. Some people may still look pretty with makeup. Like you are a makeup artist, so you already understand what could work for this person, what could work for that person. And even understanding your face, your facial features would make you know but a lot of people do not know what may work for them in terms of their
True.
look. So different kind of outfits, different kind of hairstyles, you definitely need some form of accessory. Yes.
Awesome. That's
Be-
true.
look at you now. Your hair is natural. You have it in a bun, and you have a stud.
Study.
Perfect. I cannot see what you're wearing from head to toe, but looking at your face now, perfect. You've made up yourself, and you look good. So you see, a lot of people don't. Some of us that don't know how to make up ourselves.
All right.
We just okay. Thank God that we can still go out
Okay, we'll
without
talk a bit
makeup.
about makeup because there is, yes, we'll talk a bit about makeup. You don't
Yes.
have to be a professional to
To do
do
something
good
light,
makeup.
right?
Yes, we'll talk
Okay.
about
So
that.
yeah.
So before makeup, let's talk about shoes. It's recently I started to become fan of shoes. Before I would just wear one sandal. I would just wear one sandal or one flip flops and I'm out of the house. So let's talk about shoes.
Okay.
How much is too much and how less is too less?
Um. Okay. Well, like I know someone who lived in the US for about 7 years before she came back, and she was like, when she got to the churches, she was like, "Are you serious?" she was like the most overdressed. She felt she was overdressed because she went with
She came from
heels,
Nigeria.
and
She
then
came
she
from
saw them.
Nigeria.
Yes, she saw them on sandals, sneakers. She was like, "Say what? What? Am I in the wrong place?" So, but you see, in our
That's
Nigerian
sneaker shoes
churches,
here.
we all of us, there's this competition of gowns and shoes and heels. You
Mm-hmm.
know how hilly is
Shoe
your
wrapper,
heel?
lace.
How 6.6 inches is it? So people are wearing this. You see, I used to be like that before marriage and children, but with pregnancy and childbirth, I did like this to heels. Like I'm no more interested because I knew you can't be running after a child with heels. You will somersault. So I had to.
I'm doing that. No
I had
problem.
to, I used to wear heels that people in my church were afraid. Sophia, are you sure you will not fall? I'm like, no, and I never fell with any of these heels. Funny enough, I never stumbled, I never fell with any of these heels. Right till 5 years ago, I just like, oh, I'm done because I needed to be running after my toddler, and then I gave up on heels. So how like you asked the question, say how much is too much. So I think the problem is a lot of people don't know probably the occasions to wear these heels, and sometimes people now wear the wrong shoes. For example, you can't be wearing a dress that is not too, it's not on the knee and it's not below, and you come there in flats. It doesn't really look good. So you know the thing about heels that a lot of women don't know, it actually helps you bring out some form of elegance in your
Yeah, and
outfit.
helps you walk like a lady.
Thank you. So
When I'm
this
on heels, I find that I walk more like a lady. If I'm wearing a comfortable shoe, you can't even walk beside me.
oh
I'm
God, you
already
don't
at the front
be
of
going
it.
sapa like a market
Yes,
woman.
just start walking fast. You're not conscious of your walking steps.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
so
these
heels
are part of the
helps
things
with
that
that.
my mom used to tell us, that you have to learn to catwalk. It's part of fashion. You don't just walk anyhow. She did, yeah, she actually,
Okay, there's like a lady.
she
Yeah.
wasn't comfortable with my elder sister the way she used to walk. She was like, you walk somehow, you have to learn. So she taught her how to, put your left leg first, then you put your right leg. So it even gives you some
Okay.
form of shape. So now she still tells us, this is not how to work. Oh, this is not, and it's not like she's our age, but she still sees young women and like, how this person just be, and you are walking like this. So this form
Mm,
of elegance, it just makes you feel good about. Like I said, it's not really about anybody. A lot of young people think that being elegant is about attracting the opposite sex. It's not. It's about you. Because why is it that some people that are even married still um, get comments and offers from people? They are not
yeah.
looking for any spouse. They are comfortable with their spouse. They have children, but because they are maintaining some form of what elegance. So you wouldn't say, because I'm chasing children now, I'm tired. You must not get. Yes, I got tired at some point, but I after I discovered that this is just part of life. You say you want to
Yeah.
get married and have
The
children,
children
right?
are going to grow.
Thank you. So you
They are going to
must
grow,
still
and then what
feel
happens
good
is that
about yourself. You see some women in their 70s still looking so good. It's because they are learning every day how to maintain. So you
true.
see, what this outfit, what will work for it. There are some outfits that you need to wear a wedge shoe. There are some outfits you need to use heels. There are some
Heels.
outfits you need to use. You need to understand which goes for which. There are some outfits that you're not meant to use an open toe, but some people will wear an open toe on some form of, and that's not it. There's some outfit that you should use a sandal heel, that's a stiletto. There's some sandals that you should use the covered one. There's some outfits, like a corporate dress, you should use a
Yeah.
covered toe.
Covered
So
one.
these are things that many people are not aware, because when you even have your nails that are colored popping out, it brings out down the outfit. So
Yes.
yeah, so
Oh,
you
we need
don't
to talk
wear.
about that nails. It's a pandemic.
Yeah, so
It's a
everybody is now in
pandemic.
competition for
Like,
nails.
does it have to be a hawk? Does it have to look like a hawk? Like, before you
Do
know,
you
you
understand?
get
So
your own
I
wardrobe that is
am not.
set for you.
I don't fix nails. But funny enough, my husband likes it. But I'm like, how will I be fixing nails and maintaining the house? I don't. I'm not. I've never been used to it. But I have someone who is married. She's even more senior and married than me, that doesn't mind. So that's her. And she's coping with it. But in two
You know,
days
it's
is out.
photography.
So some
I
people
like
don't
it,
even
but
know.
as long as it's medium length, not so long, like the ones that they do these
Do you,
days.
so now you have someone having multicolored feet and you are wearing a sandal and it's a corporate event. What are you thinking? You understand? So you need to, many people don't understand this tactic about fashion because they feel, oh, I love that shoe most. You know, it's not about loving the
What
shoe,
you love,
or
yeah.
you really
Does
have
it
to
fit
just
you? Does it fit
thank,
you? Does
dress
it go with your
accordingly.
personality?
Exactly. So you rather go with a stiletto covered. Nobody needs to see your nails on a corporate dress. But and you don't also need to use a peep toe. That's what some people do. They now wear a peep toe where their toes come out. You don't wear a corporate dress and that. Stick to your covered. Whether it's a medium heel, like my mom doesn't go for anything above 2.5 or 3 inches. Know what works for you. Know that you are not going to be
Yeah,
limping before the end of the event, because these are things that you don't want to make a mess of yourself and now start looking for how to pull your shoe, and you have not finished your whatever you are doing at that event. So you need to wear something that you'll be comfortable with, no matter how high it is, so that at the end of the day you won't start borrowing. Like I used to do that when after I'm tired, I'm looking for who to borrow flats from. It's not even right. It's still the whole idea of why you wore the shoes. So know how to match them, know the colors, know what fits each outfit. Know that you don't wear sandals, heels with dresses, corporate dresses at corporate events. Make everything just look, just be corporate. Know what to wear to church. Don't overdo it. There's no competition. I think women, we are just in competition with ourselves. I think if we have an understanding about not looking at what someone else is wearing, if your own,
yeah.
Diana, just be happy with your looks, just be
And what
comfortable
you're
with yourself.
comfortable in.
Exactly. So people are not comfortable. You wear things that are too tight. For example, when I see an outfit is too tight for me, I take it off. There's no need to force it. A lot of people will now go on corset. What do you call that thing they wear inside? They tie them, and they basically cannot breathe. They are just looking for a way for the program to end. That's not, you would lose all what you're supposed to do in that event because you feel like, I'm not okay, I don't feel comfortable, and you're just sitting still all through. You can't move, you can't greet people. So this comfort, you have to be comfortable all around, starting from your
Yes.
shoes, your outfits, your hairstyle, just everything. Just make yourself look comfortable. Now we're moving to hairstyle, because that's one part that a lot of us missing. So when we say hairstyle, now being natural, like your hair is perfect. Sometimes you need to come out with our natural hair, it's fine. Not every time wig, braids. You need to breathe.
Some people's natural hair is not. Some people's hair is not hairy, no.
Okay, well, it's fine if you don't have hair, that's fine, but still know what works for the occasion. It's somehow for you to be going for an event that you have to speak and use this my hair. Do you know that?
Yes, to
It's because
praise.
we're on
Yes.
live video I did this. You shouldn't do that because they basically may not
People need to
see your
see your
face.
face.
And then you get to be doing
They
like
need
the
to
women that
connect with
do
you,
the
your eyes.
I had this problem in a program I went to speak recently. I actually thought that the hair would not come down, but it kept coming down. You don't want your viewers to see you doing this. It's not
Yeah.
comfortable. It's not right for the set of whatever act you are on. It's not even fine for you, who gets distracted because of what? Hair. So you need to understand that your viewers need to see your face.
Sure.
Your Whoever you're speaking to needs to see you for who you are. They don't need somebody at every point in time. You check some people on some TV programs, or even in the
They always do like that.
church. You see a
It's
lot
even
of
distracting.
thank you. So it's not like it's your fault, but you didn't know that this is not the hair for the
Yeah.
occasion. So these are the things that we have to look at. You're going for a black tie event. It's better your hair is to the back, even if it's long. Let your
Or
hair
up.
go up, or pack it to the side. Let them see your face. It's more interesting when you don't have to be like this. and you're just moving all over the place, you won't even feel comfortable. If you had your way, you would look for a hairpin to just fix up everything or mass it to the back. So then, instead of now going through all of that, it's not better to just sort this out before you go wherever you're going. So know what works for you. Colors of hair too, I think a lot of women are missing it. You see people that are very dark using blonde. Why? What?
Who are very what?
Very dark skin using
Dark
blonde.
skin.
What do you need
They
that
use it more
for?
than people who are light skinned. They use
You
it
don't
more.
need blonde. You're not originally blonde. Even someone that is Nigerian fair, it's not. You don't really need blonde. It's just that we use it because it fits us. But I don't think it. You not see women with different shades of this hair, this low cut that they're all spraying their hair. So there's competition for gold, wine. There's now blue, green. I'm like, what? All these things that don't make you look serious. To me, I don't feel people with those kind of colors that should be taken seriously, because it doesn't really. Yeah, how do you want to go for a board meeting with green hair, blue hair? They
They're
would.
just gonna be staring at you like, what? Did this one miss road?
Are they going to pick you for the job with such colors? So you need to understand that it's not everything you do, even if it looks good and it fits someone else. I don't think you need to copy. I don't think you need to join the crowd. You need to understand what works for you. There was a time this low cut was raining. Now everybody was, before you know it, somebody has sprayed hair gold. Next week, you see another person in wine. So I think it was during that COVID time, a lot of people were
Yeah, yeah,
and
that's
now they've changed it to something that
as
now
a
you're seeing
result of
people.
boredom.
Now there's some people on blue hair. There's some people on green hair. There's
Green,
purple.
lemon, orange.
So I don't know. For me, I don't take such people seriously. There should be time to understand that these things are just maybe for people that are fun. They just want to have fun, not for
Entertainment or
serious.
media.
Yeah, not for serious minded people, because no matter how someone looks at it, I don't think anybody would really take you seriously for carrying such kind of colors of hair. And now they've extended it to braids. You see something like sea blue braids, you see blue, there's green, there's orange braids. Their colors are like, what? Who started this thing? So, and people are going for it. You see a lot of young ladies, I'm talking of girls in their 20s, white braids.
Yeah,
You've seen those colors,
especially
right?
teenagers. Yeah,
So, and then it's like there's nobody around them to say, what is the meaning of this color?
we dey
Blue hair.
here.
The
We
thing
dey
is,
here.
no,
They feel like
I
you're trying
think
to
that
you're not trendy enough. But it's not
it's
about what's trend, it's about what is comfortable for you, what's
oh,
comfortable for your personality, what
okay.
fits your style.
In a way, you would, but I feel like it's not just that they're not well trained enough. People choose what they want to do. But you see, parents must not stop talking. I if I were to dye my hair today, my mom will still say, I don't think I like it, though you've done it, right? Yes. She will still comment. So that's one thing I'm so happy that she does. She will still actually let us know that I'm not a fan of this hair, though you've done it. Like when almost when almost everybody dyed their hair, all my siblings with different colors. She just told me that I must not join them.
You must not join Asiada.
So no, I'm not even at that. I'm like the
Oh,
third
okay.
girl. So, but she was like, she was trusting me not to join them. So, and I didn't, because I didn't really see it as something that, even if I were to do any color, it would have been something like wine, like what is on my hair right now. I don't think that I want to make, something that will make everybody look at me on the streets. I've never been a fan of something that will make everybody start looking at,
Too
I'm
much
like,
attention.
so when I come out with gold hair, maybe I'll just wear shades so that you won't actually see my eyes. So that's for people who want to do stuff that probably they think they like. It's not like they like it. Do you understand? So this fashion thing is so important that we all shove it aside and we don't take it seriously. We don't dress how you want to be addressed. That's where we look at all this dyeing of hair. They won't really take you seriously when you have to go
True.
somewhere important. or they need people
And
to
then they will
represent.
now wear a wig now. They'll use a wig to cover it.
Then after then they
They'll
pull it
use
again. I'm like, are you the same person we saw yesterday? So
exactly.
all of that. But I trust God to help our generation. There's a lot
Oh
of
yeah.
misinformation. There's a lot of competition in this terms of people enlarging this and enlarging that. People don't get that God made you the way you are for a reason. Me, for example, now I'm fair. My mom is dark skinned, and I now have a child too. Out of my children, one is not light like the others. So we must learn to understand that God made us the way we are. I think this is the first mistake that a lot of us are making. So we want to change things. We are copying celebrities that are those things they are doing. They are doing it to get more money. It's not because they like
Yes, to
it.
get
You
their
see,
because they are paid per the attention that they get. So all of those things is what gives them attention, and
thank you.
so it puts money
So
into
when
it. They don't
someone
really
is
like it. A lot of them don't really like it. They are not even
but
comfortable about
do
it. But
they won't
it's
come
what
out
is
to the
giving them.
media and tell you they don't like it. A lot of them are going through a lot of pain to look the way they look. They pretend.
Yeah.
But you see, all we see is just the outward. That's why I don't envy anybody, and I'm not jealous about anybody because you don't even know what happens. Just like nobody knows what happens behind closed doors for you, you don't know what happens behind closed doors for others because all you see is just you just see a reflection of the outside. You just see a pattern. You see, I can keep posting beautiful pic, going to lovely places to post, and you're thinking, oh, she's living the life. But I'm doing all these things to get attention. I'm doing all
Of
these things to
course,
make
because the
people
attention
feel
is putting.
thank you. So ladies are doing a lot. We are bleaching our skin. We are buying expensive hairs. We are taking care of our face. While there's so many things. Then these nails you talked about. There's this competition for Cardi B
Who has
kind
the
of nails,
longest?
Nicki Minaj kind of nails. These are the two people that they are all trying to emulate. People are trying to look like them, getting their kind of shape, all those kind of things. But like you said, these are the patterns they need to maintain to get their audience. It's really not about them. They have
It's really not
managers.
about them.
It's really not about them. So it's a pattern that has to be kept in order to maintain the traffic. But you see, you
Yes,
don't
it's a
know what
certain
they.
lifestyle. That's
They
true.
said, yeah, that you like you being in the showbiz. If you were to watch some of them, even in the old days, like those of them that were trending when we were babies, some of us were babies. The same pattern. They have to look a particular way. If you check the Hollywood stars that trended in the 80s, they had to be blonde. They had to be slim like Barbie. There was this particular look that they all
Enhanced body
had.
parts.
You do you understand? So that time they were not really doing body enhancement and all of that, but some of them were taking in stuff to look the way
Yeah.
they look. So that's why if you were to do a background check, many of them were different from who they were before. But because of showbiz, they had managers and people that works with them that said, you have to look in this way. You can't eat this. You can't eat that. Just to maintain that kind of life. And many of them are not happy. They felt caged, they felt tired, they felt like, is this what life is about? And they resorted to drugs and a lifestyle of immorality. So, but because our generation, we don't read, we don't research, all we want to see is the outward. All we want to do is look the way people would love us. Like all the stuff we see on social media about young people. Maybe I would use an example of someone that I saw that passed away. Yeah, she had the life of glamour, you understand? And those are the kind of people that young girls want to emulate, flying to expensive destinations for holidays, taking pictures in expensive hotels, beautiful food, beautiful restaurants, and all of that. Showcasing expensive bags, Burberry, Chanel. They want to use all this stuff. But you see, and they don't know that it's not in the expensiveness of what you're wearing, right? Just be okay. You can even I know a place in Lagos market that they sell beautiful tops 1K. Will you believe it? But if somebody should buy those things and wear them, rock them well, will you know that it's 1,000? You
Of course
wouldn't.
not.
So, but you see, everything, what somebody used to say, everything in a package. Everything is packaging. Why can't you buy, you go there? Will they know that that's where you bought your top? You tell them, oh, I bought it when I went to the UK. They will believe. Meanwhile, you've not even gone to the airport before. Because the way you pack it, the way you iron it, the way you rock it with jeans and, matching colors and looking so fly, they will believe you. But people go to places where they bend down and select, and they are deceiving those that think that they are. So it's just wisdom. Make yourself
Um,
happy, dress well, and know that there's no competition.
of
Um,
course. So what I hear you say is we should basically be comfortable,
be
comfortable in what we
comfortable.
wear. Don't be overdressed. Know the right accessories, know the right
Exactly.
hairstyle, the right shoes, everything to pair. That's good. So let's talk about makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was saying, you don't have to be a professional to look good. If you have your foundation, which is for your face, foundation and powder, you can get a lip gloss
Okay.
or a natural lipstick or a red lipstick for informal events. And then for your eyebrows, I know that some people don't know how to maintain it. Some people don't know how to groom
Exactly,
it
like
and
me.
fill it. So yeah, exactly. The best thing, our advice that you should just get a brow gel. There's something called a brow gel. It looks like a mascara.
Okay.
Just use that to brush your brows. Use that to brush your brows so that it can be in place. Because once your brows is out of shape, it's going to just distort the whole look. So yeah, so brushing your eyebrows just makes your face look good, and you're good to go. You have mascara to to lengthen or
Of
voluminize
course.
your
Yes,
eyelash.
eyebrow.
Yours is even well groomed. It's well groomed. I don't advise that people groom it all the time to look
If I
fine.
have money, I'll do
Once a month,
microblading. Is it? What do you think about microblading?
microblading.
Okay. Is it blading? Okay, microblading. I
Yes,
thought it was.
microblading. Yes, it's good. It's good. It saves time, so you don't have to think of waking up to groom your brows or
Okay,
add
but money
some
killed it,
brow
Abby.
makeup. Yes, so it lasts for about a month or even more than that, depending on how good
I used to
the
hear some people will last 6 months, 1 year, two
yes,
years.
depending on
Really?
what the package that you go for and who is doing it for you. Yes, so
Really?
there's
Oh,
that
that's
as well.
great. Okay, when I see spend money now,
Okay.
we can consider that. Yeah,
Okay,
we
so
can consider.
that's all for makeup. You have your lip gloss, red lipstick or nude lipstick, foundation and powder, mascara. If you don't like wearing artificial lashes, then brow gel to brush up your brows, and you're good to go. You're good to go.
Okay,
This
then
has
I think that there's one part we didn't talk about, which is smelling good.
yes, very important.
Yeah, so we'll round
Very
up with
important.
this part because
Yeah. So
I
please talk
think
about that. Then we'll round up.
so the weather has made a lot of women not, a lot of people don't understand what they should wear, because sometimes you go out with sleeveless and all of a sudden heavy rain starts to pour, like what Lagos has been experiencing. It's been terrible. It was sunny, all of a sudden everywhere just gets dark, so some people are either on sleeveless and they didn't know that it's going to be cold, and they get stranded, and kata and all of that. Then on the days that they now wear something thick, heavy sun, and they'll now be stinking. So you must make sure that, number one, I tell people you must always have a roll on. You
Yes,
mustn't,
very
yes,
important.
but you see, a lot of people
And
don't know, especially,
anti-perspirant.
yes, it's so important because some of them can last you. Like there's one I use that is when 48 hours, you're still smelling so good. So no matter what you wear, you don't get to have a stained out armpits, especially your top. Yeah, so you must help yourself. Get an Nivea. They have so many that are not so, like 1,800 and all of that. So you must always. It's so important to have a
That you
roll
don't
on.
start having marks under your
Do you know?
armpits.
And
Antiperspirants
that's
help
the
you
main place
reduce the amount
smell.
of sweat. Yes.
Yes, that's the main place people can start using, because even when you have because a lot of people don't know that using a perfume cannot be a substitute for a roll on. They don't know. And you're not even meant to spray perfume under your armpits.
Yes, it just makes
It's
it
a
smell more bad.
yeah, it's a health hazard. Yeah, so you shouldn't ever do that. Another thing is, let's learn to have our baths. You understand? Having your bath twice. A lot of people say, I'm too tired. No, you can't go out and sweat and, associate with people. You've hugged a lot of people and then you sleep off. It's not really about whether you have your own bed, either you're single, you're still living alone, but whether you are married or with children, it's about you. You must learn to at least twice, at least once a day, if you know that you did not meet anybody. But when I believe in, if you go out, don't say I'm too tired. Try your best. Try your best, because accumulated debt on the body, it can give body odor. That's what some people don't know gives body odor. It's accumulated debt. Wearing
And
clothes
sweat too.
twice. Yes, so some people too, they think that because they use perfume, they can wear an outfit twice. No. You must check if you didn't stay long out and maybe you didn't sweat. Probably. But if you associated with people, if you hugged people, if you stayed out for a whole day, probably going to work from 8 o'clock to no, you must take your bath and you must keep that outfit for wash. On no occasion should you keep that outfit and say, I can still wear it.
Right
No.
again.
Yes.
Total fallacy. Okay, I think we should begin to round up now because I even
Yes.
have a low battery. So
Yes.
that's
Sorry. And you're
so
in church. Is it a program?
yes, it's a program. I have to step outside.
What church?
But it's fine. What did you say?
Your church. Your church.
Yes, the Elevation Church,
Oh,
Maryland.
on the island there.
No. I'm at Ikeja, the one
Okay,
on Maryland.
Keja branch. Oh, that's great. I like Pastor Godman. I used to listen
Thank you.
to him. I used to listen to him before, but now because of the little movement, so I don't even know when they show him on TV anymore. It was during COVID. It was stationed. When they showed them and show all those persons. But now I don't. It's like I don't meet up anymore. But when I see him, I still listen anyway.
That's fine.
Yes.
So, what are your final words generally for women concerning fashion and style?
Okay. So
Final
the
words.
most important thing for every one of us is that we must understand ourselves, understand your body, understand your size, understand your shape, understand what works for you. These things are so important for you to be able to live a fashion great life. You understand? When you understand what works for you, when you understand what works for you, Jaden, I'm coming. When you understand what works for you, it will make stuff easier. And make sure you take care of yourself. Women, we see our periods. You must know what to wear when you're on your period. You must know what not to what.
And what not to wear.
Jaden, hold on. Go and bring tonight. I'm sorry about that. You must know what to wear. You must know what you shouldn't wear. All of these things. So the first thing is like understanding yourself. When you understand yourself, you would definitely live a very wonderful fashion and style life. Yeah, fashionable life.
Okay, awesome. This
Sorry.
has been such an interesting and impactful conversation. Well, conversation this weekend.
Fine,
Thank
come let me
you
carry
for
it.
shedding light on fashion and style. Thank you so much, Sophia. Thank everyone
Yes, thank you.
Wondiva Global Community.
I'm
We
coming
are
to
a
you.
community of godly women. So if you're looking for a community of godly women to where you can do life with, where you can grow spiritually, physically, every aspect of your life, you can join us. All you need to do is send us a DM and we'll follow through the process. Thank you everyone. We'll meet again same time next
Thank
week
you.
Saturday.
All
Have
right.
fun.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.